What is up, Total Excellence? Your host for tonight, Ichthus. So we're gonna have a fun stream, guys. We're gonna be doing some sketches for JRPG, which is Juvenile Rad-oactive Pr-Wrestling Gators. So pretty much like I had a fun time at Jimmy's stream. I got to share it, and pretty much everybody loved it. Everyone loves JRPG. I pretty much fleshed out all these characters, and they all love it. And it's it's pretty awesome. Like this whole week has been awesome for JRPG, and just been promoting it and just doing whatever I can just to like have a few eyes on it. And also my buddy Tonic Mole. I gotta show you this, guys. If you're not following me on Twitter, guys, you gotta follow me on Twitter. It's gonna be on the description. And yeah, dudes, let me go and get that image because I did not get the chance to do it. But yeah, Tonic Mold did like a fan art of one of the Gators because before, like, I didn't reveal the Gators. Like, I was still trying to do the pages and fleshing out the characters and what to even name them. So, I mean, the only reference you ever had was just the promo of the first Gator. And pretty much, dudes, like, oh, there it is. When he showed it on Twitter, like, oh man, I gotta show you guys. Let me switch. Just one moment, guys. Let me just switch this really quick. And okay, where are you, Twitter? Oh, there we go. Boom, Twitter. All right. Okay. Boom. Let's give it the kiss cam. So pretty much Tonic Mole is one of my buddies in the comic scene, and he's doing a campaign called Saving the World. He just released issue 2 of Saving the World. It's on demand on Indiegogo. I'm not really sure how long he's going to do it because I know he's planning on releasing issue 3, and I think it's going to be the last one. But in issue 2, there's a little Easter egg that he did a fan art of my Gators, and it appears in his comic for issue 2 of Saving the World. And when he shared that, I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, dudes, my brain was, it's like, he showed me the fan art before, but I had no clue that, like, he shared it, like, on his comic, as well as on his main character, that she's a fan of my Gator. So I'm like, oh my God. So it's pretty awesome that, it's in that little Easter egg and that she's a fan of the Gators. So it's just so awesome. So yeah, guys, let me just cut to the chase and just do what I have promised you guys that I have been promoting, and that's to do some sketches. Let's do some sketches. Do. Boom. Right? Swap. Let me get my smug out of the way. Put on the kiss cam. And pretty much Comic Book Bob has suggested me, because when I was on the live stream with Jimmy, Comic Book Bob suggested that, well, since my characters are named after comic book dudes, since my character is named Todd, like, why don't you have Todd just do crazy acrobatics that he did with a Spider-Man run? And I'm like, what the heck? Like, why did I not think of this before? So he gave me an idea, since Todd is famous for Amazing Spider-Man, And I love his art style of Spider-Man too. I got a reference. Boom. Look at the beauty right here, guys. Bam. So this is going to be the first sketch, but before we even start the sketch, let me teach you guys how to even like draw my freaking gators, right? Cuz I'm the creator of JRPG, like I should even know how to create my gators by heart, right? So I did this in my last stream that I tried doing a comic page and it did not work out that well. You know me, I'm a chatterbox. So in the end of the stream, I showed you guys how to do the gator, but I'm going to show you how to do the gator now. So let's just start off with a circle. Nice big circle, okay? Again, this is a sketch, so I don't want you guys to make it perfect or anything. Let's just make a simple circle, right? Simple circle. Boom, right? All right, now that we got a circle, right? Now let's make 2 circles around the head. A boom and a boom. All right. Now here's the fun part, okay? What I want you to do with these 2 circles, right? Just make this a little more oval shape. Actually, this one's not really much of a circle. A little bit more oval shape. So we're going to erase this and this because now we established what it is. Now we're going to make a mouth. We're going to make a side mouth. Another side mouth here. And then let's just zoom out. Don't blink, guys, because you're going to miss it. Boom. Just make this nice oval, right? Nice wide oval. Don't be shy. And a boom. You got yourself a freaking gator. Let's erase this. All right. Let's erase this line here. All right. Now that we got ourselves a nice headshot, now it's time to make the eyebrows. So, gotta make this gator a little angry, right? Because, I mean, I don't know about you, but I tend to see gators just a little angry. I don't know why. Maybe I don't see what a happy gator looks like. Have you seen a happy gator? I have not seen a happy gator in quite of a long time. I mean, I live in Florida for how long? My whole life. So let's make the eyes. Nice eyebrows. The same thing with these eyes. Boom. And boom. Give them some like a nice eyeshadow, Just give them more depth. Make them more scary looking. Right. Now, can't do a nose. Gators are well known for having kind of a sharp schnauzer or something like that. Sharp schnauzer. So we got a nice sharp schnauzer over here. Now the fun part. You know what? Let's not make him like, let's show some teeth, right? Because that's what gators show. They love to show off their teeth. So now, kind of establish like this is kind of like a foreshadow to his mouth. So now, boom, get nice and wide. Grr. Okay, show off those nice sharp teeth, guys. Show them off. Show them off because, gators are well known. In fact, they are the best reptiles to show off their smiles. All right? So don't feel envy about your your yearbook pics, because these Gators, they steal the show. My favorite part about this whole thing about me drawing the Gators is that, like, look how clean he looks. Look how clean this Gator looks. All right. I don't know about you, but this looks plain. This looks boring to me. I mean, yeah, like, we gave him some teeth. We gave him look angry. We got him his snout, but you know, I don't know about you guys, but this looks boring, right? So let's give some personality, right? Let's do some lines work, okay? Let's do some line work. So kind of like do a little bit of X's here now. That's what I like to do. I like to do some X's. Now, that would kind of give him this little scratchy eye look. Kind of now do some lines here, some line work. Boom. All right. And this is something that I kind of developed now, seeing how Tonic did his fan art of the Gator. He kind of like give it some like kind of like some little lumps here and there, right? Another tip for artists that I tend to do a lot is to zoom in, because when you zoom in, not a lot of people can see it, honestly. So let's just give him some nice little lumps, right? Because he's a Gator, right? Gators have nice, rough, kind of like, I don't know, they like, kind of like, looks like they have rocks as skin, right? So like, let's give them some little lumps here and there. Nothing, you know, just do a sporadic, guys. Make it yours. You can follow along if you want to how I do it, but I'm just doing it random. And then pretty much let's just give it more. Let's erase. Let's give it a nice, more clean render. Then, like, I love to do this. Do a lot of line work. Give this Gator more personality. Kind of like boom, 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 boom. Right? Oh, God. Not again. I swear, I don't know what comes every time I do this headshot. It's the same thing that happened in the last stream. I swear. I have a trigger finger to activate this paintbrush. It happened exactly how. Oh my goodness, guys! I don't know. Again, happy accidents, right? Bob Ross, everybody. All right, kind of. Let's give his bulge head some nice lines. Boom, 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 boom. Right. I'll be checking out the chat soon, guys. You know, just give them some time just to check it out. Boom, 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 boom. Share the video, guys. If you're having fun of a silly goose time, well, I'm glad, because this is what the stream is all about. It's all about having a good time, chill, relax, and just have fun. If you're drawing along with me, you know, share on Twitter. I would love to see your fan art of the Gator. You either follow along with me or you have your own style of how you want to draw the Gator. I would love to see it, guys. Like, if I see it, I am most definitely going to retweet it. Mark my words, I will retweet it. I might even retweet it twice. Like, I will retweet, copy the link, and then I'm going to say what the heck is coming out of my my noggin. So, I'll be checking out the soon, just having a little fun with my Gator. How I want to do it. Nothing special, just do some cool lines. right, let me check out the chat. Is anybody watching? What is up, Matt? Thanks for joining the stream, buddy. Just having a silly goose time. Just drawing my gator. I think that's a cool way to start off. Nice, good sketch. Let's shrink down the headshot. Boom. All right. Now, let's do a Spidey reference. Okay. Now, what I love to do is... Oh, no. I'm still on this layer. Let me lock it so I'll prevent myself for drawing over the wrong layer. So let's drop Spidey down here. McFarlane Spidey. And then we're going to have a little fun with this. Create a new layer. Boom. We're going to name him Todd Gator. Alrighty. Now, Todd Gator, we're going to do, again, this is a sketch, so I ain't planning on making anything perfect, but it's got a nice little reference here from the Todd father himself, how he draws Spidey. No. So pretty much these eyes, let me give a more brighter color. Let's do green. Maybe green can help me out. So pretty much the eyes are here. So what I would like to do, there we go. So pretty much head is here. Boom. Zoom in here. This is here. What I like to do is, here's an easier way to make your lives super easy, guys. To make a simple head, because I see a lot of artists struggle just drawing a head. And this is like a super easy way to like draw a head. So we're going to go back again. All right. This doesn't exist. So you draw a circle. This is a fun part about drawing, guys. You got to know your simple shapes. If you do not know your simple shapes, then you're not going to know how to, how to draw properly. So now with a circle, it could be anything. It can be a straight head. It can be pretty much how it was before. Like this. But what a lot of people do not know how to do is to correctly how to do the line. So you use your line like this, right? And now you overlap this circle. Okay, now I'm lagging. Sorry about that. Now you go over this circle. Boom. Now, this is a cheekbone. Boom. All right. And boom. This is where the chin lands. And then a boom. Right there. You got a 2.5 head looking this way. And I could tell it's looking this way when I do this, make the eyes, make it like this, and boom. Like that. Now you're wondering where the heck is the nose. I'm going to tell you where the heck this freaking nose is. Nose, a boom, and a boom. So erase this. A la boom. I don't know why I'm saying boom a lot. I think because of Dan Fraga, I guess. He just says ragaboom. I just do the lazy way, and I just say boom. Because I don't know, bro. I don't know what nickname should I give myself as Ichthus. Ichthaboom. I don't know. You guys in the chat can think of a cool gimmicky name for me. And I'll forever thank you for giving me a cool nickname. I'll just say excellence. Yeah. I mean, I've been saying it every time I start a stream. Total excellence. So then, let's just give him this face here. And bam, you got yourself a face. Total disappointment. You know what? I don't like that face. Boom. No, excellent. And boom, he's happy now. But he ain't a gator. But we will convert him to a gator. So anyways, sorry for being sidetracked. It's just a simple head. I won't promise you perfect anatomy, but a head is pretty simple for me, that is. I'm gonna go and check out the chat really quick for you guys. AFK. What is AFK, Matt? I have no clue what an AFK is. Oh, is this something that you want to give me as a catchphrase? AFK. I don't know. AFK. Anyways, let's get on with the show. So, goodness gracious, let me work on my circle again. I don't even know what the heck I drew with that circle. Sorry for getting sidetracked. It's just one of those little pet peeves that I would see artists do it that, I don't know, they just don't know how to draw heads. And to me, that drawing a head is super easy. But, you know, everyone has their own difficulty learning a certain technique or skill. So, for me, a head is easy. Anatomy is the only thing that I just have a freaking hard time memorizing. Nope, that's a wrong reference. This is my reference. So, got Spidey here. Let's go and make a line. AFK. AFK. Oh my goodness. I don't know what you give me, Matt. An AFK. I know, sounds like I'm gonna cuss somebody out. AFK. Have you seen her driving? AFK yourself. Yeah. Boom. A la boom. I kind of like give him like he's having a spaz attack or something. Then just give him some cubes. Not cube, maybe a rectangle is a better word for it. What I love about McFarlane is that it's very expressional. It's like very little detail. Not little detail, there's a lot of going on, but just anatomy-wise, is like it's just literally that. You can see where the pecs are expanding. Like it's kind of like Spy is just being a butterfly, I guess. It's kind of like a butterfly. And then excellence. Then give him more pointy. Let me shrink him down a bit. Because there's another thing I tend to do a lot is I draw super big. Then when I go over the borders, then I got to shrink down my my drawing. So that way, I could complete it, anatomy and all. So, okay, then kind of like he's manipulating where the feet are landing. I don't know, I'm pretty digging it so far. Just giving it like, I mean, that's pretty much how like the high flyers do. Whenever they jump over the ropes, they do that type of pose that Spider-Man is doing. It's like, yeah. Let me see. Let me go and check out the chat really quick. See anybody join. Yo, yo, yo. Zayd Comics. The Diaz brothers. One of the best looking brothers of comics. Means away, form keyboard. Yo, what's up, Cavalry Collective? What is up, buddy? Don't worry, buddy. I'm just letting you know right now, I have not forgot about the commission. Sorry, guys. Let me just show Cavalry really quick what I've done so far. I'm so sorry, guys. It's going to be super quick. Just show Cavalry what I've done so far within the sketch phase. Boom! Look at that. Let me... Boom! This is the... Cavalry was the first commenter in the live stream of Seeing History of me, you know, showing off. Well, not showing off. Just showing, you know, just to give back the communities. Like, whoever's the first one to comment on my live stream, they get a free commission. And Cavalry is one of those people that commented first. He sent me this this image, and I fell in love. And she's like super cool. She kind of has this Queen of Hearts type of vibe to her, and you know, as far as hearts goes, you can tell she's quite of a heartbreaker. Doo-doo. You know, if her Facebook status would say about relationship, she would type in it's complicating. But anyways, so Cavalry, this is how she looks so far. This is a sketching phase. I cannot wait to ink. And then once I finish inking, then I will send you the sketch version, the ink, and yeah, that's about it. And of course, I'm going to make sure that I'm going to do a huge signature when I am done. So yeah, guys. Now back from commercial break. So yeah, let's give my gator the McFarlane flair to it. So I'm seeing a lot of like some circles here. It's like McFarlane's always very expressive with his art. So boom, a la boom, give more circles. Then oh, I don't know if you guys were here earlier. I'm trying to think of a catchphrase for myself because I see boom a lot. And I'm guessing since I'm saying boom a lot, I'm thinking of Dan Fraga, just Fraga boom. And, you know, I want to trademark my own catchphrase. I mean, I already have like an intro for whenever I start. You know, you guys are total excellence as always, you know. But, you know, I got to go above and beyond, right? Especially just being a streamer, an art streamer, I may say so myself. Yeah, I'll get back to that later. So yeah, I made my dude like so obese. I don't know. It seems like he's obese for some weird reason. Let me give him the McFarlane muscle cap. Be all up on your face. Then, oh my goodness. Ugh. Get that ugly sploosh away from me. Looks like throw up sploosh. You know what throw up sploosh is? I don't know. I just made it up. And I just realized too, it's like, oh my god, what? Why do I swear, dudes, I have a trigger finger. See, let me mess up my anatomy even more. It's like not even close. It's like even doing mess up anatomy, like I don't know, even doing wrong anatomy is still proper anatomy. I don't know. You know? I ain't an art teacher. I did not go to school to do art. I studied to be a graphic designer, okay? To make things look pretty. All right, let me get back to the chat really quick, dudes. Oh, here's Gabriel Perez screaming John Cena. I have no clue who John Cena is, but you'll have something in common, Gabriel Perez. I can't see your profile pic. Let me see. Cavalry Collective. Can't wait, man. You're awesome. No, you're awesome, Cavalry. And Gabriel Perez is screaming Miles Morales. No, it's Spider-Man. PS5. Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna take a while till until I actually see the difference with the graphics. Because I don't know. The graphics seem the same to me at least. Until I don't know. I think until the next 3 years is when, these devs will feel comfortable of pushing more on the envelope with graphics and all that stuff. Especially with zero load times, which I have no clue how the heck are they going to achieve. I know for a fact, Zaid Comics, they're in the game industry, so they know a thing or two about game development. So they might answer that question. But yeah, other than that, dudes, I don't know how the heck they're going to achieve it. I just feel bad for programmers. They have the hardest jobs of just making sure nothing breaks. Like just trying to make sure there's no broken game whatsoever. I did game development because that was my passion at the time. I did game development. I did a few prototypes here and there for both game engines. Like Unreal Engine 4 was my obsession. I was like, oh my gosh, when they announced it was for free for everyone to download, I'm like, heck yes, please. And like a simple return of like 3% whenever you make a buck off of that. I'm like, that is such a good deal. It is easy. I remember like with Unity is like when they did the Unity 5 engine, because I guess they want to one up Unreal. I don't know why, but they want to one up Unreal Engine. And then they had this subscription thing going on, and I'm like, what the heck? Why isn't it free for everyone to use? And then once, Unreal Engine was like, hey, it's for free, all of a sudden, Unity started thinking, hey, you know what? Let's make our thing free too, because our competitor, who's pretty much twice as big as us. Most of the engines that AAA developers are using Unreal Engine, and the only ones that actually use their engine, Unity engine, is indie devs. And for that is I don't know about you guys, but unfortunately, Unity engine has a bad rep. Just bad, just really, really bad game developers that do not know how to program a game. And that's about it. It's just not the game engine is bad. It's just the developers themselves are bad. It just makes that engine look, give the rep that it doesn't deserve. Because, I mean, the reason why Unity engine has such a bad rep is because of this, oh my God, what is it? The splash page. Because the first thing every game pops up is a splash page of Unity engine, and with Unreal Engine 4 is it's optional whether you want to even add the Unreal Engine 4 logo or not. And trust me, I wouldn't even know. I've seen bad Unreal Engine games. It's just that they don't add the logo to it. I don't know. I guess it's their thing. Oh well, if the logo's not there, then I guess we don't need to pay the royalties. Ho ho ho. Yeah, no, dummy. People can see that you made it out of the Unreal Engine. And most of the games you made are from the friggin' YouTube tutorials through blueprints, which is another thing that I loved about the Unreal Engine 4 is the blueprints and all these insane tutorials with these pros. I remember I followed one game developer who was an Unreal Engine for who's doing these UE4 tutorials of just only blueprints. And literally, I think after following him for 3 years, Unreal Engine 4, I guess, contacted the dude, and he started working for Unreal. So yeah, dudes, it's pretty wild. Oh. All right, Matt D. Reese, thanks for popping by, dude. Peace and love to you, dude. Peace and love to you too as well. God bless, dude. So back to the drawing board. Tee drawing. I think let's do some fingers. I gotta remember that my freaking hands for my gators, because another thing that I gotta do next time is have a reference sheet for my gators, because this is literally I already had an idea how I want my gators to look. Is pretty much based off of wrestling attire and all that jazz. And Todd is wearing street clothes, so you already have an idea he's he fights dirty, he's brawling, he brawls in the back. I don't know. He just does a lot of bad things on the streets, okay? He caused mayhem. You got Will, he's more of a technical wrestler, and most technical wrestlers use oh my goodness. I don't know what the heck is this called. But anyways, he's more of a technical wrestler. Rob, he just wears an underwear, which is pretty standard. Pretty much wrestlers that wear underwear, they're most likely are how can I say, in wrestler term, jobbers. And for those who are not in the wrestling world, jobbers are people who wrestle against the big wrestlers, make them look good in their debut, and then the jobbers, they basically did what they need to do, is just make the wrestler look good on the first day, And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. They just go back to their training, and we may never even know or seen until the next 4 or 5 years. And then they come back with a different name, and they're more well developed and all that sweet jazz. Another thing too is like I find out later that gators have like 5 freaking fingers. And like I thought they literally had like 4 fingers. Because the turtles have 3 fingers and they're freaking turtles. So I'm like, let me look up freaking fingers for gators. And it looks like they have 4, but apparently now they have 5. See what I mean about this is a spider reference. Wait till I take it out. Boom, my fingers are gone. Struggles of digital artists. But whatever, dudes. Let's get this Todd Gator one and done. And I remember what I did in the beginning of the stream, how to draw a gator. Boom. Let's give him this nice schnauzer. Boom, schnauz. Here's your schnauz. Pretty much since he's wearing like a face mask, it's kind of like gotta follow with the wind kind of deal. Like since he's like, let me give you a good idea of where is it coming from. Since he's falling here, that means I got to get his thing kind of like flowing, kind of like the wind is blowing. So I guess you can see like his mask, like you could see a little bit of his mouth, just to give it that cool grrr type of, just to show off his teeth, you know, because he's a freaking gator, dudes. Gators aren't shy showing off their teeth, am I right? So let's give him that. Why is my freaking pencil got that low? That was weird. Whatever's. Show off them teeth. Then we gotta do the eyebrows. Actually, if this is too thick for me for this sketch, I kind of go for like a 3 because it's nice and thin. Just play around with the eye a bit. No, that's not what I wanted. Okay. Let me go and check out the chat really quick, guys. Oh, okay, nothing new. Same peeps. Let me make some knee pads for him. Because, you know, he's a gator. Gators wear knee pads because that's what wrestlers wear. So let's give him some knee pads. Just wraps around here. Another knee pad here. Oh, and also an elbow pad too. Give him some nice elbow pads. Elbow pad here, then elbow pad there. Kind of give his shirts the wave. Give him a wavy shirt. Oh, another thing too I tend to forget is that I do like some lumps around their heads. Because that's another thing about these gators too, that when I was looking into it, whenever I do the character designs, like their heads are kind of lumpy. So like, let me give his head a little bit of a lump. There you go. Now he's starting to look like a gator. I was kind of getting scared, honestly, dudes, because I thought like I was drawing a duck. But now he's starting to look like a gator. Let me make his snout a little bit, half of that. Just a little bit. Nothing too crazy out of the ordinary. kind of like all up in your face. Give some nice McFarlane feels to it. So that's the second sketch. Here's the first gator from the opening. I don't know. He still looks like a duck. I don't know why. I freaking literally drew a headshot of a gator. Oh, there we go. Starting to get a little glitchy. Tune. No, I think I'll just leave him alone for now. So we got 2 sketches now. And what I tend to do is look into references. I like to look into references, and I got another Spidey reference. Oh my goodness, look at this. Another McFarlane flair to it. Do not ask me how I could break this down, because even just doing this, you know, I somehow created a duck instead of a gator. But whatevs, dudes. We're going to do a Todd Gator number 2. Todd Gator 2. Boom. Now, I'm seeing a lot of circles here. Let me switch. So, as you being an artist, like if you're going to use reference, first thing to do is notice the, there we go. Let me give a more thicker line. So I see circles. What do we mean about circles? Is I can see this circle here, which is the head, and a bigger circle, which is all of this, which you can't honestly see because, again, it's a circle. I see an oval. So let's draw an oval here. An oval. And then circle here for the knee. Huge oval. And then, like, you could tell, like, okay, I'm seeing a legs. Actually, you will know if it's a leg. And then you got little feet, you just draw triangles. Just draw a cool triangle. Just make it rough. And boom. Oh my God, where did you go? Hello? Where are you? That you are. Boom. Now is a freakishly looking feet. No arms, just flying feet. So now that I have an idea of what to do, now it's time to start sketching. Let's go back to black again. Get to my layer, because didn't learn it the first time. Let's make a circle. Let's do another circle. Then kind of break it apart with this circle. Then break it with another circle. Knees. little circle. Kind of gave him legs. The important thing about drawing characters too is like you got to give legs. You got to give your characters long legs, because whenever people draw arms, they kind of make the arms like the same length as the legs, and sometimes they give the legs the same length as arms, and it's all the way around. Gotta make the triangle here, then break off, because this here is the knee. So break it off here with my Gator McFarlane. Boom. Then give it here. Get the arms here. Kind of the neck is like here in a weird way. I don't know why, but this is McFarlane's anatomy. And I just have to follow through with this. I think in a way it's a good thing too that my Gator, Todd, it's like you don't really much see his facial expression. He's just this big tough dude that he's pretty much like Batman in a way, because he knows all of his brother's weaknesses. The reason why he knows all of his brother's weaknesses is because, well, he's the youngest of the whole group. So he knows how to take them out, what are their weaknesses, and I mean he's very close to being the leader of the team, but unfortunately with his temper tantrum it's really not going to work out for him. It honestly ruined his chance to even be a leader to the team. And you know, I've already explained it in the previous stream of when I was working on a page for JRPG. But yeah, like if you want to have a good idea of what I've done, or you know, an idea what the Gators are, just go to my previous stream, and yeah, I pretty much explain and give a breakdown to each of these characters. I mean, if you have any questions about the Gators, then I most definitely will answer them for you. I think my Gator's ready to go. So, start off with the head. Same rules apply. Now that I have a head, let's put in another circle here. And another circle here. And then mouth. It's like now you can see his other half. Kind of erase almost half, most of the other half of his mouth. See how his mouth was before I liked it, before I destroyed it. Yeah, I like it that way. Then kind of follow through, like this is his bottom half. This is his bottom half of the mouth. I think that's why I messed up with the other hand, my first sketch, because I didn't do that little trick that I showed you guys. Literally just 3 circles in different angles, and then boom, that's my mouth of the gator. I mean, if you guys know how to draw a head of the gator, then you guys will most definitely know how to draw the OG turtles, because that's exactly how they're drawn. Just 3 circles. It's just that you just make the mouth a little bit more triangular, like an upside down triangle. And with mine, like mine's is more U-shaped, like more of a U-shaped type of snout, and it gives it off like that. Now, I find out too, like I was doing some research that to tell the difference between, oh my goodness, a gator and a crocodile is by their teeth. It's not by their physique, it's actually by their teeth, as you can tell the difference. I believe gators, their mouths are more upward. Like you can see the outside of their teeth. And with crocodiles, you can see the outside of their teeth, like when they're both up and down. And that's one of the basics of telling the difference between the gators and the croc. Hands are here. Start making their fingers kind of like how McFarlane did the fingers for Spidey in a way. Little triangles here. Then top it end with, oh god, too many squiggles for my taste of sketching. Right, now let's get rid of him. Let's get rid of this reference. Remove my Todd Gator here. A kaboosh. I don't know, it's pretty solid. Pretty solid sketch. I don't know about you all. Make it official. Ugh. Gotta make my line a little thicker. Just a little thicker. Maybe. Boom. Boom. Gotta give it like a nice amount of pressure whenever it comes to that. Another thing too, for any artists or writers as well, have a cool signature. You gotta have a really cool signature, dudes. Because if you have a really cool signature, I mean, it gotta be super cool. So, let me see. How should I end this stream, guys? Total excellence. That's how I'll end the stream. Nah, JK. But yeah, guys, thanks for joining the live stream, guys. I'm pretty much going to end this live stream here. Follow me on Twitter. It's going to be down in the description below, as well as, just stay being excellent. And keep your eyes out for Juvenile Rad-oactive Pr-Wrestling Gators, guys, because there'll be plenty of updates about it later. So yeah, I love, JRPG is my. Let me actually switch cameras now, because I think now it's the appropriate time to show my glorious face. Let me see. Boom. So, thanks again, guys, for watching the stream, just seeing my sketch, just doing happy accidents as I always do in the live streams. That's always fun for me. And JRPG is pretty much my passion project. I mean, this is literally my first comic, so I'm very happy. I can't wait to finish up page 3, and also can't wait to finish the commission for Calvary. And so far as I see, he's really, really excited for it. I'm excited for it because, I really want to get this thing done. So, but yeah, dudes, stay being excellent. God bless. Have a good one.